You could sort of say this is a public service announcement because I'd like to let male Americans know that at least so far that I know of, there are 2 states in America that are shit states, in my view. I may be doing a little bit of cursing in this rant of mine because I'm fucking pissed. There's 2 shit states, and a whole state is a shitload of people. And a shitload of responsibility. 2 people. Millions of people. And these 2 shit states, there's no other way to say it. And I have great reasons to call them this. And I would advise people to boycott these states. Certainly don't live there. Some of you may already know what these states may be. The first state on my 2-state list of official shit states is Florida. Because you know what they have? They have lifetime alimony. And do you know how many people, thousands, millions of people are affected by this forced slavery and servitude in the United States of America? And you know, if these people who are forced to pay alimony for a lifetime, that's a shitload of time if it's your life. That would be goddamn important. And there are many of you out there that are pissed off. Actually, recently I think there was a vote, and I believe a resolution was passed in the shit state of Florida that they were going to eliminate lifetime alimony. Can you believe that this is actually happening in the year 2014? State-sanctioned slavery. It's exactly what it is. But I believe the governor vetoed it. So it's still in force in the shit state of Florida. So I would advise certainly no man or woman in their right mind, because I guess they do sometimes pay alimony. And that would be a travesty also, because it's ridiculous to force someone to pay lifetime alimony. There may be a reason for it, temporarily in some cases. That's reasonable. Lifetime alimony is not reasonable. It's slavery. Fuck that shit. I came across a YouTube video. You could go to YouTube and do a search of this channel. No spaces. Florida Alimony Reform. And I found a very moving video by Lee Kallett, Kallett, on the YouTube video. Him and his wife. Do you know that he has to pay lifetime alimony in the amount of $4,000 per month? And he'll explain how, unbeknownst to him, his wife at the time suggested they move to Florida, and then shortly thereafter, she came out as a lesbian, which ended their marriage, and enabled her to have lifetime alimony. Supposedly, he says that she's a feminist and pretends to be, you know, an independent woman, when secretly, or maybe not so secretly now, that she's on the dole and underemployed and depending on her ex-husband for the rest of her life. That's a shit state. If you're a man in the state of Florida, I would be freaking shaking in my freaking boots. That's bullshit. Also, there's probably hundreds of these videos, these horrible tales. I just did a quick search. When I was looking for Lee Kallett, I found this 72-year-old Alzheimer's patient being filmed by his caretaker, I believe his wife, who's still mandated to pay alimony to his ex-wife. The man is a bedridden Alzheimer's patient. Okay? What a great system we have, you fucktards. How about this? Another old guy. He says his wife left him in 1982, left him and his 5 kids. But he was still required to pay lifetime alimony. Still fucking pays it. I don't know if he got child support or whatever, but what the fuck is this? You know, that is a shit state. I wouldn't want anything to do with that. You know, you people are fucking out of your minds. Okay, up for the second shit state, Utah. And not for the reasons that you might think, but I found this on Al Jazeera. You could find this story and very moving video if you go to Al Jazeera and do a search of Utah adoption. And you'll see a man named Rob Manzanares. And he's part of 12 single dads, unmarried dads, who are suing the Attorney General's office of Utah and past attorney generals, and they're claiming that they were denied due process of law and equal protection, and that's just a fancy fucking term for legal kidnapping. You would not believe what the fuck Utah is allowing, and these adoption agencies have actually been secretly recorded saying, you can get rid of you don't need to worry about the father. Utah state law is very good like that. Don't worry about him. We'll even help pay your costs. These adoption agencies have actually been giving money to some of these prospective women who are either ready to give birth or have just given birth. Because you know what happens in the state of Utah? If you have a baby in the state of Utah and that baby is 6 months or younger, do you know that you could fucking give it up for adoption without the father's knowledge or permission? Okay? You know, he does have a chance to assert his paternity. I believe, well, obviously it has to be within fucking 6 months of the baby's age. But otherwise, he's gone. And this has happened to at least these 12 guys. And they're suing the balls off these assholes in this shit state of Utah. It's called legal kidnapping. This is what's happening. Okay? This is legal fraud. So let me tell you the one story. This guy, he has a baby with his girlfriend. They lived in Colorado. And then within a few months, she's pregnant. She starts acting strangely and says, you know, she was talking about adoption. And he had said, you'll watch this on the video, but he had said he has no interest in adoption. This is my baby. Fuck that adoption shit, you know. We're not married, but that's my baby. To be. She said, all right, we'll talk about it. I want to visit a sick relative in Utah. So she goes to Utah, okay, I guess a few months later. She comes back with no baby. Where's my baby? She had gone there and adopted it out from under his nose. And that's fucking legal. He had no course of action except what they're doing now. Okay? What a bunch of bullshit. She was a Mormon, and I guess the Utah state is very somewhat conservative in that way, that they believe that a two-family household is better than one. So I don't give a fuck who gets shafted in the process. Let's make it the father, of course. Let's leave it up to the mother, because, you know, she owns the kid in this world. And it's just fucking legal kidnapping. And I hope they sue the pants off the whole state, the Attorney General's office, and the former Attorney Generals, and win a fucking shitload of money, because what a bunch of bullshit. I mean, you bond with the child, and then all of a sudden, bye. And that's legal? You know, they do have a loophole in this. I also read this on Reuters, okay, and you could read the whole story there. But the supposed benefit, the beneficiary clause for men and fathers in this fucking crazy law in Utah that says you have 6 months to assert your rights, or forget it, goodbye. It says that, of course, all rights of all concerned parties should be considered. Well, I don't think they're fucking considering all the people's rights in this matter. So there you have it. 2 shit states that you wouldn't want to drag your fucking enemy through. Florida, because of lifetime alimony, and Utah, who condones legal kidnapping. Did you know that? This is well known that Utah is welcoming pregnant women. Please come here. Come have your baby. Look, I wrote it down. It's right here. You not only do you get rid of the potential father, you get rid of the kid if you want.